Welcome to Gettysburg!
This is a 12-pounder Confederate field howitzer, and it probably did some gnarly damage back then. Would not want to get in the way of one of those coming at me. Guns of the Civil War.
What do you think about these guns, Julian?
Man, this is the best day of my life.
This is just another really interesting painting of the Battle of Gettysburg.
It's my good, close, personal friend, Abraham Lincoln. He's done a lot for us. He really has. Thank you, Abe.
This is Gettysburg National Military Park.
I think that Gettysburg just might be my favorite place on our adventure so far. Just like this whole visitor center is amazing. They got some fantastic presentations. We saw this amazing video, which was narrated by Morgan Freeman, and it just blew my mind. I mean, I think it was made by like the History Channel or something, but like it showed like the battle, and like they filmed some stuff that was supposed to be like from then. Like,
sorry, I'm distracted by all the guns.
Oh,
what were you saying?
Really distracted by the guns. Great.
Sorry, what were you saying?
One of the really cool things about national parks is there are a lot of free ranger guided programs. You can come here, get plenty of tours that are really interesting, loaded with history and information, all for free. So we just saw a really interesting movie over at Gettysburg. It was narrated by Morgan Freeman, and it basically went over the entire Battle of Gettysburg and talked about how many people were killed, what was at stake, explaining, the battle positions. But the most interesting thing was that after the movie, they took us upstairs to this very large dome called the Cyclorama, and it's a 360-degree painting, as if you were there at Gettysburg and you looked all around from left to right and made a complete circle. And it was really something. The way they have it set up is that, behind this painting, there are all these lights that'll flash and create the cannon flashes. They have speakers all over the room to recreate, all of the cannon firing. And it's just really interesting because when you look down on the ground, there are these actual props like cannons, guns, like wagon carts, ammunition, and it kind of goes down the slope until it disappears into the painting itself. It's really something. Whoever came up with that design, that artistic creation, they did a really, really good job on it. If you ever think about coming to Pennsylvania and visiting, I would definitely recommend Gettysburg because that cyclorama is amazing. You feel as if you were there at Gettysburg, the way they have it set up. Really well done. I would love to go again.
All right, we're right here in the middle of Gettysburg Fields where the massive Battle of Gettysburg took place.
So we are on a free ranger tour right now, and it's really interesting because they're talking about some of the war tactics that they used during the Battle of Gettysburg, specifically during Pickett's Charge. That's one of the really cool things about coming here. You can learn a lot of stuff about history for free.
In order for a direct frontal assault against an enemy position to be successful, you have to neutralize your opponent's artillery and air cover. Well, General Longstreet doesn't have to worry about Union airplanes in the sky, but he has to neutralize his opponent's artillery. That means he has to knock out those big guns. Every commander knows, especially on a frontal assault, what causes a lot of those casualties of that infantry that's coming ashore on a beach or a stone wall here at Gettysburg is the big guns of the artillery. These things are deadly accurate. This is a smoothbore 1857 gun howitzer. We know it as a Napoleon, and it's very deadly accurate up to a mile. So these guns can really wreak havoc.